I've always wanted to be liked. I have always wrestled with wanting to be liked by people. I can remember as a child, maybe about 5 or 6 years old, and I can remember giving away my potato chips, giving away my quarter, giving away all of my toys because I wanted to be liked as a child. Well, you know what happened to that 5 or 6 year old girl? She grew up to be me. All she did was grow taller and a little wider, but it's ago. And it wasn't until maybe the last few years where the Lord has begun to deal with me in terms of wanting to be liked by people. And I would want to be liked at all costs. So I would, maybe even get someone something or buy someone something or take someone somewhere or, do something like that. And it would be even with people that I know that did not even like me or did not even appreciate what I was doing for them. But I would continue to do it because I wanted to be liked. Most of the times people wouldn't ask me to do this or do that. I would just do it, right? Because I'm thinking, oh, I'm being nice. That's not being nice. Trying to please people, right? And whether or not they appreciate it or not, that's on them. Inside of yourself, I had to look in the mirror at myself and say, what's happening here? Why do I feel the need to want to be liked by everyone? Something for someone or help someone to do this or help someone to do that. And maybe they appreciate it and maybe they didn't. And, then I would get my feelings hurt and I'm upset. But the truth of the matter is they didn't ask me to do that. I did that on my own. Now listen, I know you're thinking that I am going to give you this big solution to what happened to me and this big revelation. But you know what? Sometimes God does things in a very subtle way, right? The Lord told me to stop being a victim. I had to learn to say, you know what? If they like me, fine. If they don't like me, that's fine too. But that took years of lots of prayer and asking God to help me and mold me and shape me in that area because I did not want to be a victim anymore. Of course, I can say, I was a child and, it was childhood trauma and that may actually be true. But at some point in our life, right, we have to say, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility for that behavior. I chose to do such and such for him. I chose to do such and such for her. That was my decision to do that. And if they reciprocated, that was on them. And if they chose to not reciprocate, they were just being who they are, right? So there's something inside of you, me, was happening inside of me that was making me feel that way. So you have to ask